of you may have the same issue as I do, which is if you are using gloves in the winter or for mountain biking, like these gloves, they do not work on the iPod Touch or the iPhone or any touch screen. And there's actually a quick and easy way to resolve this. This is going to be the finished product. You can do better sewing than I did if you like. I just kind of try to cross it as many times as possible just to make a good connection. And what you're going to need is a pair of gloves, obviously, wire stripper, a needle, and some old headphones. Go ahead and just cut the wire off the end of the old headphones. Use your scissors and strip out one out of the two pieces. Just cut it off to a decent length, and then use your wire stripper. Pull the wire out. Once you strip the wires out, you should have probably two little wires wrapped around each other. Let's go ahead and toss the colored one and keep the one that is a copper color. You may not be able to see it in the video, but it looks just like copper color wire. And then go ahead and thread that into your needle there. Go ahead and tie a knot into one end just so it won't pull through. And you're probably going to want to turn the glove finger inside out so at least you can get to the first stitch you're going to be putting through. Figure out where you want it on the finger, preferably where you normally touch your iPod screen or your iPhone screen, and then flip it inside out and just kind of aim for that area, and then you'll be able to get a little more specific with it once you get the first one through. Once you get the first string through, the first thread, go ahead and just flip the finger back inside out, or right side out again, and line up where you think that you want to have the most pressing part of your finger onto the screen. And then go ahead, you can keep it right side out, and then just do a few loops that are going to be crossing in the front but also across the back as well, so that you get basically the electricity from your finger coming through the wire and activating the screen. So just do it enough times back and forth to get a good crisscross both front and back to make a good connection. Now once you get it, I'd say about 7-10 times around the outside, go ahead and flip it back inside out and tie off your knot, and then flatten it down a little bit so that it's flatter on the inside, so you're not, probably won't hurt if you poke yourself, but either way, and you'll get a better connection the flatter it is. And then after that, you will have the ability to scroll through. It takes a little bit of pressure, but you're still getting a connection through the glove with your finger using that tip, and it beats cutting a hole in the glove or cutting the finger off. And it also saves you about $30 to $50 on the gloves that they're selling online and various other places for basically sewing a tiny piece of electrical thread through the tip of a glove. Good luck.